Hiya. So it's me again. And today is usually a day where I would be streaming and not making a video, but here we are because I am bored out of my mind, waiting for the server to come up. And I feel like I needed to talk about this because this is the most generational grief to themselves that I have ever seen. So picture this, okay? Picture this. Picture a new update where you're promoting a new class and trying to get new players to play the game by introducing the Challenger World. And a lot of popular content creators are starting to flock to your game and have been enjoying your game and will attract a lot of new players. Imagine this, right? Just imagine this. So imagine the game going up, and then there are several game-breaking bugs that makes it so that the devs have to take the game down again. And the game is down for pretty much an entire day, almost 24 hours. It went on maintenance basically quote-unquote today at 2:15 a.m., so demon time. I'm recording this at 9:45 p.m. I'm recording this at 9:45 p.m. and the game is still on maintenance with no real end in sight. There's not been any notice or any real amount of communication. Absolutely ridiculous. It is such a crazy fumble. And the craziest thing about all of this is that they never learn. They never ever learn. It's been how many years that I have been playing the game, and whenever I boot the game after a new patch, the expectation is, what's the game-breaking bug this time? Rather than, oh my gosh, I'm so hyped for all the new for the new patch and all the new things coming out. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't get it. So for anybody who wants context, after this patch came out, there was already an 11-hour maintenance, which is longer than usual, but it makes sense because there was a lot of stuff that they were introducing. Sia Estelle, the Hyperion World Transfer, and a whole bunch of course, the actual patch itself with the Genesis weapon and Challenger World, and a lot of things involving the server and the game itself was getting changed, as well as DirectX 11 getting changed. So if the maintenance is long, that's fine. But they listed 11 hours initially for the patch. And after those 11 hours, the game was open, and everybody got on. Turns out that there were actually several game-breaking bugs, including people being able to dupe an unlimited amount of potions, which is an unlimited amount of meso. People not being able to job advance their Ilium and Cadenas. Playing Sia Estelle means that your game just bricks, which is really interesting. Not being able to claim your guild buffs and potions. I mean, technically you could, but it was hiding behind one of the other buttons, so you had to like fumble around and look for it. So, really interesting stuff, and that's what caused this maintenance to happen. It's just so crazy, I'm gonna be honest. You would assume that after some point in time they would learn, or maybe at least do something to circumvent this, considering that GMS is the second biggest region for Maplestory and has been growing very much so for several years now, which is good, right? You want to see that. But this sort of stuff is unacceptable, and this is the sort of stuff that stunts growth, because not everybody has the time to get on and play every single day. This isn't just a whoopsie, it's a minor inconvenience. It's a people are getting on, expecting to play, and the game is down, and maybe they need to wait a few days or a couple weeks before they can get on again and even try the game. Like, this is just awful. It's just awful. Especially when it's an emergency maintenance, an impromptu maintenance, because then it's like, oh, you don't even have like a time, or you don't even have like an idea of when the game is even going to be back up. So you're just sitting here waiting, and it's just not coming back up. I'm so bored. It's why I'm here making a video. Like, I want to be making content for the game. I want to be talking about the game and all the new stuff. But here I am just being upset and tired and annoyed at this sort of stuff. Like, it's about time that we start implementing like a test server or like, actually making the maintenances much longer so that people have an idea of when the game is actually going to be up. Rather than putting the game down for a few hours, failing miserably, and then people have to suffer the consequences, especially the people in reg servers. If people get away with duping an infinite amount of mesos, that's kind of ridiculous if you ask me. So, yeah. Like, my biggest concern is for the people who are playing the interactive servers. Like, they're always the one who get, like, the blunt end of this because it directly affects their markets and how they play the game, right? If people are duping items, like they are very much going to feel the consequences of that. I really hope that people who are like actively trying to abuse these bugs get banned like for a long time, if not indefinitely. And it just I just remembered that another one of the bugs that that was happening before this patch even came out was the fact that you could clear Mori Ranmaru and Princess No infinitely, and that you could dupe Princess No's legendary familiars as well. Absolutely insane. This is ridiculous. Well, either way. Hopefully when I wake up tomorrow I can finally catch up on everything that I have to do. And I can actually just enjoy the game and all the new things like skill sequencing that makes bossing a lot more comfortable and enjoyable. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed me mumbling about what an absolute mess Nexon is when it comes to Maplestory. Like, I don't know, man. I don't get it. Like, you would assume that they would at some point in time have their shit together, and I get it, right? Like, it's hard maintaining something like this, so such a large project, especially an MMO, but like that's why communication is so important, right? Like, if you don't have enough people or enough time to put the game back up quickly, just say that it's going to be down for a longer period of time. Like, it's so simple to just say like, oh, there's a lot of things in this patch that we might have overlooked, or just release a test server. Like, KMS has had a test server for many years, and I think having a test server here would alleviate a lot of those issues. I mean, they had it for I think a few patches where when Beam Brigade was still a thing, but they kind of just like scrapped that idea for some reason. Kind of weird stuff, but I guess that's none of my business. Anyways, I'm going. Peace out. Much love.